Yeah, well, the thing that doesn't change is one of the first things I said about the conference, which is it's deeper than it ever has been. And on any given night, anything can happen, right? Uh, because we swept Grand Valley and Davenport, doesn't mean Grand Valley and Davenport are bad. It means we played really well, right? Lake State, beating them in five, everyone wants to like sound the alarm, be like, oh my gosh, it's Lake State. The Lake State that we once knew doesn't exist right now. They are a formidable opponent. I don't care what their record says, right? You look at, they got swept by Tech. So if you look 3-0, you think, oh, Tech handled them. Well, it was 25-23 in the first, and it was 30-28 in the third. You know, they win, I think, two of the sets against Ferris on Sunday at Lake State were 2-point sets. So Lake State is a more formidable opponent than people maybe want to give them credit for. And the Ferris thing was it sucked. But they were really good and they served us tough. We weren't ready for it. We were never in system basically the entire match. And when you're not in system, I don't care who you are, you become predictable and you're not going to win a match against a good opponent like Ferris, who played very clean volleyball. I'm not. We did not spend much time after Ferris dissecting it. The 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 general consensus was we didn't bring it and we weren't ready and they did. And you can either spend a lot of time overthinking what just happened, or you can look and say, we are a good team. We've proven we're a good team many times, and that just wasn't very fun. And we just have to hit the reset button. Are there things we identified we have to be better at? Of course we did. We do that every match, whether we win or we lose. We made those a focus yesterday in the gym, and then we get another opportunity tonight to prove that we are a better team than we were on Saturday. Again, one of those teams, the record isn't great in the conference, but in any rivalry, you throw the record out the window, right? Use that cliche, but it's true. It's true. And one of the interesting things that I was telling somebody is after we beat Grand Valley and Davenport, it was probably an equal number of people that wanted to tell me that Michigan Tech lost. And it just tells you what this rivalry is. People care just as much about Northern winning as they do Tech losing, and they want to tell me about it. And I love that, honestly. Like it's fine. I know it's kind of quirky, but I like that we have this rivalry that's so deeply rooted in this community and in the Upper Peninsula, and it makes these matches more fun. We were talking about Vandeman. I know, our athletic director had mentioned turning into basketball, and I've been working with the basketball coaches on it. And he was like, "Can you show me video of one of the best matches you've had there?" And I showed him the video from our home match in 2018 against Michigan Tech. It was, I think, over 1,000 people. The entire stands were full. We lost, but it was the energy of that match is always so much more electric than any other match because people care about it. And Michigan Tech lost a lot of their starters. They're really important, and they're rebuilding and they're working through stuff. But Coach Jennings is an incredible coach, and he'll have them prepared for tonight. And they're coming off their win over Lake State, so they have a little bit of confidence rolling into it. And so our goal is we're having a green out to create an atmosphere that's overwhelming for these new people who have never played as a starter in a match in Vandeman Arena during this rivalry. And so the more energy we can get in the gym, if we can have a fast start, which has been one of our Achilles heels, we're not getting out of the gate fast enough. I think we have a really good shot. But again, Michigan Tech is no slouch, and they're going to be bringing it. Yeah, it's huge. If it's managed correctly, momentum is, or positive vibes, maybe, it's just contagious, right? When you start winning, you start to just believe before the play even happens that you're going to win the point, or you're going to win the match, you're going to win the set. And so that's really important. And what's important is when you do hit those bumps in the road, like the loss versus Ferris, you got to just learn from them, and you got to flush them. We talk about learn and let go, learn and let go. So we got to learn from those losses. And we had a really long talk after the Cedarville match, and that was followed by a 9-match win streak, right? We have this match against Ferris. We had a great talk after, and they are not mincing words in our locker room. They are not afraid to call it like they see it, and that's hugely important for growth and development. Because we shared the meme after the Lake State match. You ever seen the dog in the burning room? And it's just everything is fine. I said that's kind of what we look like a little bit on Friday. We're like, sometimes you just got to be like, guys, we're not playing well. And we have to be better, and we have to make a change, as opposed to being, it's okay, we got the next one. It's kind of that like panic, like forced like confidence, or whatever. And so I'm hopeful that after that discussion, we learned a lot about ourselves mentally, And then we made those changes yesterday to our physical game as much as we could in one day to prepare ourselves not only for tonight, but when we hit the road this weekend. Yeah, honestly, it is all about Michigan Tech. And I know you want, I can give you a little bit. Parkside and Purdue Northwest are two great teams, and Purdue Northwest is another one of those teams that's not really quite there yet, but they're doing some great things, really great things. They were playing in the tournament. We played in Kentucky, and I got to see them live, and they're doing a lot. And their coach Sean is doing a great job with them. But everything is about 7 o'clock tonight, learning more about ourselves, and then road trip starts on Thursday.